Hey everyone, welcome to Live Developer Stream, Thursday's Live Developer Stream. Today we're going to be going over 2D icons in Project Spark. So get ready, we're going to take a look at these guys, going to go over what exactly is available in the pack, and what we can do with the icons, which is cool because recently we've changed around a bit of the coloring and we're going to show a little bit of that. So, introductions. I'm Zach, community guy for Project Spark. And so without further ado, let's get right into it. And I'll be watching chat, guys, so if you have any questions, feel free, pose them in chat. Let's see. Let us do it. Yeah, we're gonna... This pack is the bomb, right? Because of the... Anyways, I'll stop. So this pack comes with 23 icons. You can see these guys here, and is available for 200 credits, 12,000 credits, 200 tokens. And I've taken the liberty of making a little level for us to kind of demo out what they look like. That is exactly what it says on my business card, because I have business cards. That's the thing I have. Who would not have those? So, these are our new icons available for purchase. I guess we'll just kind of go through them, and I'll talk about the ones I particularly enjoy. This is a cool one, Broken Heart. It's pretty awesome, because we've had the heart for so long. And I've seen people kind of try to do the, oh, this heart is going away when you got hit, but it's never really worked out. Like, they kind of scaled it a little bit at some points, shrunk it a little bit, but I think this is cool. It kind of adds another level of awesomeness. If you, like, get hit and it's like, oh no, you're at half a heart now. And then this is one because we were playing a lot of the levels that we're kind of like selecting for the feed or whatever, and some of you guys are putting in sound options, which is crazy. At least I find it kind of crazy. So now we have a sound on and a sound off. This is kind of for volume control for your games, if you're going to put them in there. The crazy part about these icons is I think nearly all of them have the trademark Spark swirl somewhere in there. Like, it'll be like a moon, why not? Just put a swirl on there. Like, I specifically love the speaker icon, because you can see, like, in the middle of it, it kind of has the swirl at the center of it. But it's, like, skewed with perspective. It's pretty silly. Hey, Sparker, how goes it? Let's see. We have the star, which is, it should be pretty awesome for 2D games. I think this is one of the icons in the pack that'll be particularly awesome if you're trying to make like a mostly 2D experience. So I think like this, another great part about it is like if I go up here, I go and edit, and I can just like, let's grab, I don't know, we'll grab this guy, and then go into Character Studio, and we'll say like, or not Character Studio, let's go edit, properties, appearance, and we'll just turn this visible off, and then we go into Brain Editor, and then we'll just do display, and then go into here, into our gallery picker, find our lovely star, which I think might be better to type in. There we go. So this guy is pretty cool, and this is kind of the first thing I thought when I saw it, is this star icon. You could kind of very, very easily, very, very simply take this guy. Oh, resets position. So let's kind of like clone him a couple times with this new brain, and you can kind of imagine if we had maybe a different kind of world here. I'll change the skybox maybe too to a skybox more befitting of a like space theme. You'll get this cool kind of backgroundy skybox action of, we test it here. You should be able to see, oh, yeah, there you go. You see like stars out in the distance. And it'll be quite cool because like as you get closer to them, if we were flying, it should make this pretty. You'll be able to place your own stuff instead of just having to deal with the kind of skybox we give you. I think they blend into the background a lot better than some of like just a normal prop. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. And I guess that'd be true for the moon and the sun as well, but I don't know if those fit. Actually, those could be pretty cool if you want to do like a cartoon kind of. If you're using mostly the primitives to make stuff, I could imagine these icons, the sun and the moon, being some really good placement just in the sky to move it around to give it that kind of cartoony feel, which is kind of cool. They can be placed in the world wherever you want them. But where was I? Sorry, I got sidetracked on that star. Present, nice little swirl, pretty awesome. We'll see. Christmas is coming up. It can be have its color changed to anything you want, so it's a good one. Trophy, self-explanatory. Why would you not want a trophy? Like if you're going to win something or you want to put it on screen where it's like, oh, you got an achievement. Because I've seen a lot, more and more people are giving their games achievements. Like not Spark achievements, but they'll say, oh, you killed X amount of enemies like this fast. And then they'll give you a like achievement pop-up on your HUD or whatever. And this guy should be like just perfect for it. Crown, I mean, kind of the same thing, but you could also, I don't know, put it over an enemy, which is what BJ, our lead content designer, was thinking. So that should be pretty cool to like kind of denote, uh-oh, we're fighting a very, very bad king kind of enemy here. Flag. I can imagine a ton of stuff for this. Capture the flag is the first comes to mind, but there's also a ton of other stuff. I think it'd actually make kind of a good HUD piece if you moved the pole off to the left and just kind of used this red part, dyed it something or whatever. Like I could imagine it being a kind of a cool HUD. Should be pretty awesome. Mail. You've got mail. And now you can show it with this guy. Let's see. Skull. I think this is one of the more like generic, like massively useful ones. Yeah, right. You see your controller two hours straight. Bomb. This one should be cool. It should be particularly awesome with another one I'll show in a second. Let's see. Conquer is still a thing. He's being worked on. Right now, last I saw of Conquer was his chainsaw. His chainsaw has been redone, and it should be sparkified. We're still doing development on him. We want to make sure we nail it. Getting VO from the original Conquer voice actor as well. So he's still a thing. He's still coming to Spark. Not gonna let down our Conquer fans. Let's see. Exclamation point and question mark. Both pretty good ones. The thing we confirmed at E3 is in fact confirmed, Hammer, yes. Explosion. So I think this plus the bomb will be pretty cool, and you can color these a little differently so they kind of, maybe the bomb matches the wick a little more. That should be pretty awesome. I could imagine like this bomb being a timer, and then when you run out of time in your level, you replace it with the explosion, and like a nice little game over. But that should be definitely an interesting one. Let's see. What are some, and then, oh, so this one is pretty awesome, because one, part of it's see-through, which is nice by default. As you can see here, it's kind of just working as a reticle already. In the center of it, we have this darker swirl, because everything has to have a swirl. And then this kind of lighter blue, which I believe this is what changes the color when we dye this object, is a nice little see-through while everything else is not. And this is supposed to be, I believe, a map marker by default. So, like, what the intended use of this guy is a marker on a map if we're like to zoom out, look at it from top down or whatever. I think it makes a really good reticle because part of it is see-through, but I mean, I suppose you could use it for a lot of things. I also think it's a good kind of highlighty thing to just put around something to kind of say, hey, look at this thing, and that's kind of what this is for. Oh, you're right. Did this goal have no swirl? Oh no. I'll have to bring that up with the team. It's unacceptable. We made an asset without a swirl. I don't know what to say. I personally apologize. And then this guy actually seems at home above my character. A little Sims-esque, right? It's just kind of a thing to call out either your character in a group or someone else's character. Hey, how's it going?
Yourself?
No, I've been on the stream. Hey guys, this is BJ. How goes it?
What's up? Yeah, playing with 2D gameplay icons.
I am indeed, and our stream has some 2D gameplay icons kind of imposed on it.
Oh, nice.
This week.
That's cool.
But yeah, just going through them. And so, can you tell me what this guy was kind of the thought behind him?
Yeah. So the idea going into that one was you could use it as like if you're making like a map, then that could like mark where like you want to go. Like you could use the one that you were just showing to be like, here's you on the map,
right?
And then the other one is like, here's where you want to go, like a destination kind of marker, or here's a place of importance that you should investigate. You can color tint it too. You could make it red, and so it's like, here's where a bunch of enemies are, or
right. Absolutely,
yeah.
Very cool. Oh, by the way, BJ, lead content designer of Project Spark. He kind of came up with a lot of ideas for this pack.
I did. I designed them all actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
I have people that I bounce them off of and get feedback, but
yeah.
But I have a pretty big giant list of more if people like this and want more.
Yeah.
We have no shortage of ideas for these.
Do displays disappear? No. Like you can see the kind of the stars I put in my sky. It doesn't matter how far away you get. You can make it so they don't scale, and you can make it just very simply on their brain if you say players
that's
X
cool. How you
distance
use
away.
the stars?
Yeah.
You just put them up a bunch of logic cubes or something.
Right. Exactly. So I was thinking that would be. I was saying it kind of fit into our skybox a little better than just plopping an asset over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking it'd make a good sci-fi game. You want to pull up a chair?
I gotta go back and
okay, no problem.
I just wanted to stop by and say hi and hope you guys all enjoy the gameplay icons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you do any color tinting?
I'm going to.
Okay.
Don't worry. Color tinting shall come. Let's see. All icons are one color if you can change it. That's one way to look at it for sure. So where was I? Oh, so that's pretty much the whole what I want to call sweet pack of gameplay icons that kind of came out with that guy, and then we have each of these arrow types. This is just a different kind of arrow we decided to put in because the other one, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but we had this different arrow that was kind of long and straight. And it took up a lot of screen space. We thought this would be a pretty good one. Let's see. What should let me kind of pop out here and give you guys a good example of what BJ was talking about with color tinting. So the cool thing about these icons is, well, all icons now with a redo of Project Spark are able to be colored. So let's say I want to color this guy blue. So I'll make my moon blue, and I want to make, let's make my skull orange. And we'll make our exclamation point, we already did blue, so let's do purple. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we'll get out of there and test this guy again. And now, so we'll have a nice little blue moon. And then going further around here, our skull will be orange. And they kind of take color a lot better. I just realized I did all white icons, which is a bad example because with the new update, everything can be colored regardless of what it starts out as the color it is. So that's kind of the deal. Let's see. And then I want to color tint this guy because he looks cool. And I don't know which part gets color tinted, if it's the center reticle or the guy on the outside. So we'll do this real quick. And we'll say like red, I guess. I think it's the thing in the center for that guy. Oh no, it's kind of all of it. So there you go. Pretty awesome stuff. And then let me kind of, let's see, I'm trying to think of what is kind of, oh, let me really quickly kind of change these guys to night. Let's do space. And then I want, let's do default. And I think by default we have white stars. Yeah, so these orange stars aren't really gonna be doing it, but you can kind of get an idea that these guys, they look a little more like stars you'd see and blending into our background a little more than just like props that we're hanging up there. If we were to call them all white. Let's see. And then what's another cool thing that I've thought of doing with the, oh, so like, okay, so this flag I was talking about, let's grab in here. This guy, go over here. So if we do display, and then choose our object gallery, make our way over to our flag again. And then we can say scale. And then we'll say like 2, so a little bigger. The icons are shown through terrain. Yes, that is correct. Scale 2, and then we'll say modifiers. Oh, where's screen position? Positioning, we'll do at screen position. And we'll say, oh, screen location, there we go. Bottom, I don't want to do, yeah, bottom left, that seems good. And then we can kind of take that and, oh, did I put this in, I think I put it in the once tile, didn't I? That'd be silly. Showed for one whole frame of my game, which goes by quite quickly. There we go. Nice. Let's see, you wouldn't need an object for every star. That's true. Yes, if you did position at random vector, you'd have like a ton of spread out stars, and you could even do, like you said, use assembly. Oh, can't see because the bottom of the, wait, Twitch overlay? What's blocking the bottom of the Twitch overlay? Oh, was the stuff the parameters I was changing? Oops. Sorry about that. Let's see. the kind of standing thing for credits after release of a pack is 3 to 4 weeks at the moment. I believe it's 3. Don't quote me on that. It could be 4, but 3 to 4 weeks after a pack comes out, it should be available for credits. I'm just gonna mess around in here a little bit. If you guys have any questions about general questions about Spark, feel free. I am available. If you have any questions about the content pack, more than happy to answer those guys as well. Oh wow, scale, but intensity is so low. I'm so used to only doing high intensity for expand. I thought I wasn't even doing anything. Get so used to it. Let's see. I believe you change the color of all at once, and it's kind of grayscaled once you change it. So it's no longer additive color, which means you take the color and then you add a color on top of it. It is now you make it grayscale and then apply the color to it after it's been grayscaled. So that's the difference with color changing in icons at the moment. That's the big old change, and I'm almost positive that made it into our last update, which is called TU2 Title Update 2. Where's Let's Go? He's no longer on Spark. He's up doing who knows what somewhere else. Let's see. Yeah, just me today. Though we did have a surprise I don't know, run by BJ. Let's see. What can we do? So now, let's say I want to get our prop here. We'll say flag. Perfect. Wow, that was convenient. Get that guy there. And then move this guy. No, stop that. Delete you. No. I'll get the right trigger eventually. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Well, you need not spend money to play Project Spark, good sir. Most of our content is free, especially if you look at the game as a whole. The mass majority of it is definitely free. We do offer to buy many items, but most of the stuff in the actual game is available to you free download, Windows 8 and Xbox One. Let's see. Let me make it so when you pick up this flag, so we'll say brain, we'll do when interacted, we'll say player, objects, player, there we go. And we'll say values, set a nice little, or we'll do values. Where's our boolean? Player, oh, can you not call a, okay, we'll do a global. We'll set a global boolean. Say values global, and then value, there we go, boolean. New boolean, we'll say flag get, and we'll say equals true. Oh, it's just true, isn't it? Actually, can I just do flag get? Oh, I don't need player anymore. So silly. There we go. Global flag get equals. Almost know how to do it. There we go. I should wear a hat. Oh my god, Doogie. I don't know if I could possibly, or shave my head. Guys. Oh my goodness. I'm not saying Mike didn't have style. some may argue he had a crazy amount of style, but I don't know if his style is my style. I don't know if I'm gonna be shaving my head and wearing a hat. I don't know about all of that. Let's see. Okay, so this is what we've done here. When this guy's interacted, well, especially if we do that. When this guy's interacted, we're gonna set global flag get to true, meaning that our boolean is now true. And if we go over here, we can say, where's our little display icon for our flag? So display, well, when do we want that to happen? Only when our variable flag get, that means, and then we'll say is equal to true. So only when our little flag variable is equal to true, we're going to display flag, but let's also make it blue, because that sounds interesting to me. Hopefully it sounds interesting to you. So there we go. We are flagless, unfortunately. Oh, what a world we live in. So terrible. We can go over here, and we'll grab our flag, and we can see that it is now blue. No longer will it end up purple, which is what used to happen. It used to be that we lived in a terrible world where when you added a color to an icon, it would be an additive color, meaning if you added blue to red, it would end up purple. This is no longer the case. It is now black and white, and then after being put into black and white, it is made into a color. So a lot better colors for icons in general overall. And that came with this week's update that went out Tuesday, which is 1.02.0, or what we're calling TU Title Update 2. This is the second update since we released Project Spark. Yeah, it would be nice. That's definitely something we're talking about on the horizon, is having multiple channel colors for icons. It would be cool. This is definitely a step towards that, making sure we can get grayscale on everything. And multiple channels isn't something we're working on, but it's definitely something that we want to support in the future. Can you? Yes, you can overlap. I don't know about combining. If you consider overlap combining, you can combine as many as you want. I'll put it that way. Let's see. Like, technically, I suppose if you were crazy, let me think if you could do anything crazy. No, you can't make half of an icon overlap another half. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then, so with my kind of sun idea, I'm trying to think what would be the best way to do it. I think transparency in general. The channels for transparency, aka adding alpha to normal colors on objects that are 3D, I know we're not looking into it as of yet. Even though there is an alpha channel, it kind of just grayscales everything, right? It kind of mutes the color generally until it equals white or gray, depending on what it is. Put the star on the skull. Okay, I can do that. I can put the star on the skull. Let's do it. Swag in my brain. I am a man on a mission. My mission is to combine skulls plus stars. Some may call it a ridiculous mission. I call it what I do for Thursday. Okay, so we're gonna grab this, copy this guy, insert, paste. There we go. Get rid of that. And instead of doing an orange skull, we'll grab our objects gallery picker, and we'll say star. And I think since the skull's called first, the star is going to be behind him, so we're going to bump up the star's scale so you can kind of see it behind the skull. Okay, let's check that out. Oh, it displayed like that. That's silly. Okay. Interesting. It keeps displaying on top of the last thing displayed. But I can change it so it is different. Okay, let's do this. If you give something the same vector, it can overlap. I don't know if I want to go into vectors and all that. I don't know about all that. That sounds kind of annoying. Let's see. Oh, can I use priority? Will that automatically overlap them, or will that just tell me which one goes first? I'll believe you. We'll say this guy has priority 1. And we'll say that guy has priority 2. This will tell him which one goes first. So technically our star will be completely over our skull. So let's not have that. Let's shrink the skull down to 2. Do that guy. Okay, yeah, we'll have to supply with a vector, which I'm not incredibly interested in doing. Okay, sorry. No, vectors are a great thing. We're all so happy that we give UI editor with vectors. That's right. Thank you. I forget myself. Let's see. Yeah, when you use screen stuff. So if I was to give it... will this have as much customization as Gary's mod? I believe it will have... If you don't consider importing art assets, it has... just as much, if not more. Definitely way easier than Gary's mod. Not comparable when you compare the two. Like, the ease in which you can shape terrain, move down props, import stuff. Definitely a lot easier, so you could scope your project a lot bigger than you could in Gary's mod. But in terms of customization, if we're talking only in terms of, let's say, like, how much art you can put in, we provide all your art. So I would have to say that probably a little less than Gary's mod, but we have quite a big prop library, so you can do more or less any kind of genre game you'd like to. Huh, why isn't the scale changing? That's kind of annoying. Let's do that. Okay. There you go. We are now in a space forest. The best kind of forest, if you were to ask me. Let's see. And then let me make the space cave the best kind of cave. So we'll grab this guy. And we can, let's say, spheres are pretty good, but I'm going to go with, I don't know. I'm loving the cube today, so we're going to go with cubes. Put down a cube here, and then change this to, let's do sphere. It's an oldie but a goodie. And then tunnel through the sky. There we go. So the cool thing about, so yeah, like, and this is kind of trying to show you here the amount, like the ease at which you can sculpt stuff, the ease at which you can put stuff down, recolor things, add things. I don't know, you might not have as much customization as Gary's mod, but man, you can work a lot faster. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Let's see. And so to give you some kind of an idea of what is available in Project Spark in terms of what we call props, we have our nice little asteroid, kind of alien rock guys here. These little pods, I don't know how to describe them, the near, like, gastrous sacs. And then rocks to go with that guy. We also have, let's see, I mean, then this is just like right a lot as well of, like, right alongside our sci-fi, we also have this fantasy thing, which we call realms. We call this kind of our galaxies world in Spark. We call this kind of our realms world in Spark. So you see, like, we have our kind of nice little fantasy tree-y woodland kind of setting, but right inside that, living right alongside that guy, is our alien asteroid biome, which is kind of our sci-fi guy. And we have things for this as well, just as we have our kind of woodland knights. We have our space astro tech. Let me see. Yeah, that's true. Spark does work in the Windows 10 preview. That is a true story. And it runs pretty performantly. Right, exactly. This is a game about making games, or is it a tool to make games? Or is it a game about making tools? Very hard. Which one is Spark? I'd say it's a free digital download where creators play and players create a digital canvas to craft your own worlds and share it with others. Everything is software. So I agree, Lady Laren. It is definitely software. We can all agree. Let's see. Okay. I am pretty interested in making a 2D sun. So we're going to make our 2D sun, and I'll take some questions. So think of any questions you guys got for me while I kind of craft our... well, I guess this is night, so I'll craft a 2D moon. This is going to be pretty silly. So I'm going to grab a, let's say, something unassuming. Grab a cube. And again, if you're just joining the channel now, this is Project Spark. It's a free download on Windows 8 and Xbox One. Most of the stuff you're seeing on screen right now is free. You can create games with this. You can play games others make. Okay, so this is my super hacky way. Don't try this at home. I feel bad that I'm even showing you this because no one should ever do it. Way of making a 2D moon. So, we have two cubes. We're going to go to this cube's brain, and we're going to say do. We're just going to say display. Back input for the, oh, I know, right? Oh my, Sparker. It's definitely been talked about. It kind of depends on what we decide to do next with our code improvements. It's on a list somewhere. So are there plans for it? Yes. Is it the next thing we're going to be adding to this kind of screen I'm on? I'm not quite sure. And I'll let you know more as we kind of decide what we want to add to the screen next. But there is a plan for it. Okay, so display, and we'll go objects, gallery picker, moon. Okay, so we display moon, and we're just gonna say like scale, like something crazy, like 20, maybe even more, like 100. No, okay, 20, 50. Okay, I decided 20 is a good number because it's one that's already available. Okay, so we display the moon scale 20, and then we take our attach. Actually, no, not attach. Yeah, attach. And we attach this guy to our other guy there, our other cube, and then we just say on this guy we're going to rotate. Movement, turn, and then we'll say slowly. Okay, and so what this is going to do, if we get everyone who knows code already knows what's about to happen. Those who don't, we'll see in a sec. So this cube we have over here, if I can find it. Where'd it go? Oh god. Okay. It's definitely somewhere. I saw a squirrel. Okay. So this cube is rotating, and around it will rotate our moon. But the moon might be attached this way. 1 second. If I get the rotation right here, it's going to be amazing. Oh, was it there? Okay, got it. It was in the frame. Okay, cool. Let me see if I can make it bigger so I can kind of show you guys. Let's do back new number 300. Okay, there we go. And now if we look at the sky, we'll turn around, find our guy, and we'll find our moon moving in the heavens somewhere here for sure. Where'd it go? What? Where are you? That's the wrong scale tile? Oh, goodness. Oh, so silly. Okay, so it's still small. Fair enough. Okay, so let's see what you guys... Conquer. I did say something about Conquer. I could repeat it every time someone asks me something. I guess I will. Last thing I saw was a chainsaw. He's coming along pretty cool. I don't know where our tail physics is at the moment. Hopefully it's good though. But Conquer is coming. We have people working on him constantly. Skills. That would help. Okay. There we go. I saw a moon somewhere for sure. I just saw it on my screen. There it is again. It might be freaking out. Oh, it's because it's absolutely huge. Oh, it's too huge for the screen, so it's only showing on the screen when it's at the edge of it. Pretty silly. Huge pack, loads of props. Ah, yes. Today we checked out the 2D prop pack. Kind of went over what's in it. Went over the changes to how we color UI, which is quite cool. And answered some questions. So I think, let's see, I'll kind of stick around for a few minutes. Spark time, yeah, no, Spark time is dead for sure. It's never coming back, don't worry, I promise. Let's see. Okay, next sci-fi pack? Oh, that'd be interesting. Next sci-fi pack, I don't know, Rust, but if you were to check tags in our game, you might find something interesting that was added to you. That's all I'll say on that. But the next sci-fi pack will be a good one. Let's see. Spark Premium, my friend. Spark Premium is amazing. So the cool thing with it is obviously this new pack coming out is available for a smaller amount of credits to token ratio. If you guys have been keeping track of your math, which means if you have Spark Premium, you will be able to get a good deal on the credit conversion from tokens. And that is our gift to you, Spark Premium users. When is the next icon pack? Depends how much you guys like this one. If you love it, it'll definitely be on its way. What we're trying to add to the game is stuff you guys want. So you tell us what you want, and we will try to get it in there. Minecraft. I'm sure it'll be awesome. I'll definitely check it out after the stream. Let's see. Okay, guys. I think that'll be my time for today. Hopefully you like the icon pack. Definitely check it out. And like I said, only 1,200 credits, 200 tokens. That comes out to, I think, it's like 9 cents an icon, maybe a little less. That is quite cheap. 2D art is kind of expensive if you have to hire a developer to do it, speaking from experience. So 9 cents an icon, I would take that deal for days. Okay, that is my time. I will see you guys later. If you have any more questions, feel free to post on the forums, hit us up. Make sure you follow us on Twitch if you guys like the stream. Find us on Facebook. And this will be up on YouTube starting tomorrow if you missed some of our show here. So if you have any questions, feel free, reach out. Have a good time, enjoy Spark, and I will see you guys later.